Very good afternoon, everybody. This is Emar Soprit, the Sports Inquirer, and we are joined by Ethan Sassine from Georgia State Men's Soccer for this edition of Fighting Peaches. How are you doing today, Ethan?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, you had a big effort against Western Michigan this past weekend. You scored 2 goals and helped the team to a 2-1 victory on October 22nd. What did that mean for you to get those 2 goals and helping the team move up the conference standings?
Yeah, no, it was a big game for us. Coming into it, we needed this win. 2 games in a short period of time. So great effort by the team, and lucky to get 2 goals that game.
Yeah, you're leading the team in goals and among the top scorers in the conference. Has the college game been that easy for you? Just adjusting to playing prep soccer this time last year to now playing in college. How's that been for you, this transition?
Yeah, no, it's great, especially with the guys. 100% credit. All my goals go to the team. It's a team sport, so without them, I couldn't have done any of this. So it's
Yeah,
been
and
good.
sure. And what have the differences been? What have you noticed in the college game compared to your playing at high school and even with your club soccer teams? What's the adjustment been like for you with that?
Yeah, no, it's just a little more physical game, a little faster game. The depth of difference between playing level is also much greater here. So
Yeah, and you're from Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, went to Northview High School. What was that recruitment process like for you, deciding to stay within the state of Georgia to play college soccer?
yeah, not too far, as you say, like 30 minutes down the road. But most of my recruitment came from club, so that's where I got looked at, and I knew Georgia State was probably my best chance because it was close to home, and knowing their program history is a great place to be. And I knew one of their strikers, ours, was getting drafted last year, so I knew it was a great place for me to come in and compete for a spot. So that was a big factor in coming here.
You mentioned the history of the program, 10 wins so far this year. It's the fifth time in 6 seasons that the team has reached double-digit wins in a campaign. Is that part of it as well, that it's a team that's had a lot of winning and competed for conference championships? Is that a factor as well?
Yeah, of course. Seeing them being ranked last year was also a big reason. It's always good to get to be a positive record, especially reaching double digit wins. So that was a factor as well.
Yeah, and there's a change this year. You weren't a part of it, but they used to be in the Sun Belt. Now you're in the MAC, which is one of the top conferences in the country, multiple ranked teams, things like that. What's it been like for you playing with this in this league with this competition?
Yeah, so obviously I was unable to see the change in competition level, but coming into it, I knew it'd be something exciting because there was a lot of ranked teams with some good history. So that would be a tough one, but it was exciting, and I think we've handled them well so far.
Yeah, yeah. And now, and actually, I'm looking at the video for those on the audio. You can't see it, but I see a United, I guess a scarf in the
Yeah,
background, and Manchester United. Oh, it's for Manchester United. I thought it
yeah,
was for Atlanta United. Well, we'll start with the Atlanta portion since we're in Metro Atlanta. Are you familiar with the team? Have you been to some matches and
yeah,
everything
yeah,
like that
exactly.
with Atlanta?
Uh-huh. So me and my roommate and the two other freshman guys, we try to go to as many home games as we can. Got to get our homework done first, but we've been as many home games as we can. And the United flag is my roommate's. I'm a City fan, so we kind of clash there.
Oh man, it's a very very competitive grouping. Is that how
Yeah.
you got? Is that how you got into following the sport through? I know a lot of people from the English because Atlanta United is a younger franchise. But is that how you got involved in the sport, watching the EPL? And you
Uh,
said you like City and everything like that.
yeah, exactly. So my family's always grown up around soccer. But no, it's just Barcelona was my first love, first team. So that's what got me into the game.
Was it seeing a lot of Messi or Ronaldinho? What was the inspiration
Yeah,
for Barcelona?
I think Messi was a big influence in that.
Yeah, he's at PSG now. What do you think of the change in that franchise?
No, I mean it's a great move for him. I kind of wanted to see him complete his career at Barcelona, but it's good change, good challenge. So
Yeah,
it's nice to see that.
yeah, and you're from Metro Atlanta, so you're familiar with the soccer scene. How has it grown since you were a younger player to now? Has Atlanta United helped that as far as getting more people attention to the sport and more interested in soccer?
Yeah, no, it's been massive. When we were younger, we didn't really have Atlanta United, so when they came to term, they started their academy team, and our academy team also brought higher competition. Kids were trying to compete to get on that team. And even in the first team, it just brought a great atmosphere to Atlanta. People started getting involved with the game. So it's been great.
Did you have any interactions with Atlanta United's the youth academy? Because it's very extensive and you kind of would fit that age range.
Yeah, right. I was in a couple of trials when I was younger, but I played club for UFA. So we competed with those teams throughout my career. So
Yeah. And you're now at Georgia State and playing very well. You have West Virginia on October 28th, another team right up there near the top of the standings. How our practice has been and how preparation's been going for the Mountaineers?
yeah, they've been going well. It's just a matter of staying focused. We know it's a great team going in. This is a big road win, big road points. We come with 3 points, lead us a good chance of making the top 4, and then come home and finishing off stuff for Southern. So it's a big game.
Sure. Well, Ethan, thank you for your time. We greatly appreciate it. And safe travels to Morgantown, West Virginia.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.